Alien abductions and lore around UFO sightings has become so prevalent in society that you can ask someone what it would be like to be abducted, and they would concoct a scenario that's nearly identical to the most famous of UFO and alien sightings. We're not saying that it's impossible for aliens to exist, but it's hard to believe stories of alien sightings that seem lazy. Are aliens real? It's hard to say. But some of the most recent offbeat alien sightings all seem to have a lack of credibility about them. That's why we've put together the list of the least likely alien sightings for your skeptical pleasure. Take a look at the alien abduction stories on this list and let us know what you think. The Phoenix Lights. The Phoenix Lights is a series of UFO sightings that occurred in 1997 and again in 2007 and 2008. The phenomena was viewed by thousands in the Phoenix area, including the then governor. UK Mystery Orbs. In 2009, clusters of more than 100 lights were seen over the UK and Holland. Engineer Paul Slight, 54, took photos on his mobile phone of the strange objects hovering over Lincoln. They kind of just look like paper lanterns to us. The Portsmouth UFO. If you're an animator and you're trying to convince everyone that you're the only person who saw a UFO, don't immediately tell the press that your job is to make mock-up photos of fake things, which is exactly what Louis Rogers did when he spoke to the Daily Star in 2014. Nice try, Rogers. There's definitely not a castle on Mars. Wouldn't it be cool if there was a castle on Mars? Like so we could finally joust some Martians? That's what the UFO optimists are saying after looking at the photos from a 2006 trip to Mars. But it's definitely not a castle. Belgium UFO wave. In the early 90s, Belgium officials investigated a series of low-flying black triangles, and their findings have never been publicly discussed. Is it because they actually found UFOs? Or is it because it's not really a big deal and they don't want to waste anyone's time? Japan Airlines Flight 1628 incident. While en route from Paris to Tokyo, carrying a bunch of wine, supposedly the crew witnessed two unidentified objects abruptly rising from below before they closed in to escort their aircraft. The FAA's findings were inconclusive. Are we overthinking this? What if the pilot actually got into some of that delicious wine? BBQ UFO WTF. Finally, photographic evidence that extraterrestrials love ribs. At a backyard barbecue in England, a 51-year-old woman took this photo that later revealed what seems to be a UFO or a giant pork dumpling. To be honest, we hope it's a dumpling. Atacama humanoid. For about 10 years, speculation over the Atacama humanoid ranged from definitely an alien to probably an alien. But after years of research, it was concluded that the humanoid was probably a person, maybe. UFOs hit the slopes. In Breckenridge, Colorado, sightings of multiple unexplained aircraft were reported when locals saw a couple of UFOs flying in mid-air and also spotted some flashes of light. We want to believe in all, but these are probably drones. The Meng Xiaogo incident. In 1994, a lumberjack from North China claimed that he was abducted by a six-fingered, hairy-legged alien and forced to copulate in order to further the alien species. His story has only changed slightly in almost 20 years. The memory is a fickle thing, isn't it? And now, thanks to abduction, he's living the quiet life on a college campus. The Meneses UFO incident. In late 70s Spain, an aircraft carrier with 109 passengers witnessed a set of red lights approaching the aircraft that followed them until they made an unscheduled landing. An official report by the Spanish government explained the lights to be flashes emitted from a distant chemical industry complex.